Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this standstill, like and subscribe. I think you can already see what the problem is here. This truck has just been sitting here for some time. We're even blocking people there. These people, excuse me, I didn't mean to pause it. I get confused over it. It's so annoying, and I actually decided to play Subnautica again recently, and after doing I think both Planet Crafter and Eden Crafters, both Q is open the build menu. In Subnautica, it's deconstruct, and it has been driving me batty. Oh, there we go. He's finally moving. But yeah, as you can see, we have a bad traffic problem here. Everything is backed up over here because of this. And of course, it is the usual problem. For some reason, they all want to use this crossing to get across these roads. And so traffic is completely backing up. So I think what I want to do here is do what we've done in the other locations. We'll use a sunken one, a sunken passenger station here with roads crossing it. So hopefully that will deal with the road issue. Obviously, you know, if, you know, they're still trying to go across here, that might still be a problem, but we'll see. And also this has really grown. I mean, look at how much stuff there's over here. In fact, we've actually grown south this direction. We're almost all the way to this oil well. Technically, we are all the way to the oil well. It's just stopped at the station. And we've grown a little bit on the north side here too, so we need to expand those two loops. But I think for the freight train station, I think what I want to do is use the station we already have here. Well, actually, I want to move this a little bit, but basically use this same station here, or use this location for a new freight station. It is going to be challenging because freight going north up to Frisco is going to have to go over this way, over these two, back, and then go over this again to loop in and get onto the freight side here. And of course, we have to avoid the airport. So this ought to be interesting. I don't know how many episodes this will take us. We'll see. But I think this is going to be the last city I'm going to do anything with. We are almost to the year 2000. So there isn't much more, you know, new vehicles or anything like that coming. And I really haven't been changing vehicles much as it is. I sort of like what I'm using. But this stuff to the north, this doesn't need a whole lot done to it at all. This city, Frisco, is running along fine. Covina could use some work, but there's no place to put a new freight station or anything like that. And really, we don't need to, because this is, you know, right in the center here. Or not right in the center. It's right on the side. There's nothing crossing it. That's what I'm trying to say. My brain is not going well. And it is hot in here. And this here could use some expansion, but nothing terribly interesting. So we're going to wrap up this playthrough right here. And I'll tell you one thing that I have realized that is a problem in this playthrough is that our cities grow so much bigger, but our resources are still the same. Even if I expand the delivery out to reach down here, I'm not going to have the stuff to deliver to them. So let's actually pull this map up here. Yeah, you see, I'm surprised. How are we delivering to some of these guys down here? We don't reach them, do we? Oh, we do. Okay. So yeah, we're not going to have additional stuff to deliver to those places. We're already straining what we're producing as it is. All right, so first things first, let's get some of these things out of our stations. Okay, pause this. And the game is getting extremely laggy too, so that is also an issue. All right. So freight, I want to push north. So I'm going to start deleting these tracks from here and just try to force all of these trains up to the north. Looks like I'm going to have to do something here, too. Quite a little backup here. It's not horrible, I suppose, but still. That did not work well. The trains just jumped over the passenger tracks, so I just deleted them. Obviously, you know, I suppose I might have been able to set something up to get them to cross back over to where they belong, but it would have been a huge nuisance to try to do that. And the same thing on this side, although we don't have to go quite so far this way. And hopefully you guys will stay where you're supposed to be. Okay, I think that's as far as I need to go. Actually, you know what? Let's do the freight first. So here's what I want to do here. I am going to delete all of this, because it is all sort of in the way. I don't even know why there's that wonky road there. And you know what? I could quite reasonably do this. Let's go country roads, curvy. I just saw a car on that. I'm not sure why there's a car on that. There, we just moved it over to that. Is this actually connected to another city? Or did he just drive out here from the city? I don't know. Very strange. I just want to move this in closer because you could see this is in our way. So we're just going to have to... We're going to have to deal with that. Yeah, I think let's just do this. I think I can get away with just doing this. Just delete you. And then we'll lay some new tracks right here. We'll just put 2 new platforms. Well, we got 1 platform there. It's going to split in half. Do I want that split in half? You know what? It's going to be split in half. I don't care. We'll just put more buildings on there to increase the capacity. Yeah, you could tell that one's a much newer platform, can't you? All right. And then we just put some buildings on here, and this should be good to go. Okay, as you can see, we got a nice little variety of buildings on there. Now, let's go ahead and grab our streets. And we'll run a new street right along here. And actually, might as well just run it right out and connect it to that. And now, oops, oh, I had it on curvy. It's interesting. It managed to stay straight despite the fact that I had it on curvy. And let's go ahead with this, and we'll connect it right there. I want you to be straight, though. That looks good. So this connects to the plant, okay, so that's perfect. And these two, the steel delivery and the plastics delivery, we're not going to have to touch. We don't have to do anything with it. All we need to do now is grab this guy. And we're going to come up this way. I'm not sure if this is going to work, if I'm going to have to... No, that looks good. It diverges from the other track, but I think that'll work just fine. I actually don't even need this to be double tracked all the way. I guess I'll put a diamond on it. We'll leave it connected all the way. That way we can do what we did before and be able to use one shed for both setups. Okay, and then let's just do switches real quick. So one way, we'll put it right here. That one right there. And it looks like is this our last one? I think it is. Put a new one on right there. Yeah, that looks like it worked out perfectly. Got just one signal there. Yep. All right. So that's good to go. That was the easy side, though. Let's see. Which side was getting the most use here? It's sort of hard to tell. We had a lot of stuff waiting for Centennial. Let's go ahead and do this. I'm going to take Centennials. Oh, God, look at all the trains on that. So take that out, and we'll reconnect it to there. And we'll put it on platform 1. And then the other platform will be for Frisco. Let's take a look at this side now. Actually, you know what I'm going to do first? This. Sheds. Let's use the overhaul pit here. So this way we're going to have a shed going in both directions. And just bring this out to match it. There. Now we can go ahead and go from here. So, let's see. I'm just going to put that there temporarily. See, we're tunneling through there, and then we're actually bridging over the stuff we need to bridge without doing anything special. I like how that came out. And then we're facing this direction, which should allow us to come down here, bridge over this, and then do a curve to bring us back down onto that. This actually changes to a newer one, I think. It's all going to be 120 anyways, but you know what? No, we'll keep that one. I think this works. Okay, let's go with it. Okay, so now we're over to here. No, I don't want you doing that. I almost hit the wrong button, too. I want you to stay like this until we get over you here. There. How's that? I hate having a tall whatchamacallit here, but I don't think we have any choice in the matter. Yeah. It's gonna have to stay this high. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna curve down. I think I got this. I think I got it. This back. I used the no snap so I could put the end of this as close as possible to the existing one. Okay, it slows us down to 99 here, but that's not too bad. Then we go over our coal mine here. And all we have to do next is just find the right spot to connect into this. Where is the end of this? Where's the little bit that I can grab onto to adjust that? It's not there. All right, well, we'll take it out for now. Let's do this. Are those two trains I took out the only freight trains on this route? Oh, there was one more right here. Well, that's okay. I can set him up so we can keep him. There we go. That looks pretty good. And it's 120 the whole way. So we're not doing anything weird. That looks pretty smooth. It looks like I'm using two different... Oh, it was just the distance from the camera or something? Why does it look... That's really strange. It was doing very weird things. All right, let's keep that. Let's grab this. Nope, nope, I can't go that way. Let's start from this end. There we go, and that connected up fine. Smooth that out a bit. And I'll fix that to get it onto the place where I want later. Okay, and then we need a diamond switch here. That'll let us... So that way we'll be able to use that. And it also is nicely decorative. And now let's go ahead and grab the Frisco line. Manage line. West Valley City. We're going to go here. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to swap those. I just realized that I screwed that up and put it on the wrong side. Let's change this to 2. It'd be nice if you could actually go through that, but I don't think you can actually go through the, whatchamacallit there. I wonder if we could. That would be interesting. But no, I'm going to take this off and put it in the right spot. Nope. Yeah, right there. That looks like that worked. That worked. This did not connect on this side, though. Okay, that's a little odd. Okay, so that is all done. I even ran the game long enough to get that one train off from the spot it was. Oh, no, that's going to be like that. This is it right here, and got it onto the new track. So now we need to set up our truck station. Actually, you know what? We don't need this route anymore, so this can go away completely. So let's go ahead and we'll sell off all of these. Delete this line. Go. And get rid of that. And that. And we really can get rid of that. And that too. I know we get rid of a few buildings there. But we can live with that. And then just get rid of the tracks on it. No. And get rid of the shed we no longer need. Okay, so that's taken care of. That's one big advantage of putting this over here. Oh, and you should see I did get that moved properly, so it's where it needs to be now. All right, so truck, buildings, freight, this one. So we're going to make that 10 meters. Let's do Era C. I don't know if it makes any difference here. We don't need tram tracks. Let's put 3 on each side. I think that would be a good idea for this one. Let's see, I'm trying to gauge where to put this. There we go. And we'll do this. I don't know if I'm really going to need 3 on each side, but we'll see. At least this way, if I need them, I have them. If I don't need them, it's a little bit more maintenance on the whatchamacallit. I'm not going to sweat it. And it hasn't been working to put in multiple entrances, so at least not working very well, so I'm not going to worry about that. Let's see, let's put one right here, right there. And then I sort of like to put one like right here. So it's like the guard shack when you drive into a facility. Okay, so this, and we'll run this out to here. That looks good. Okay, so we've got our truck depot. Oh, and let's change this. That was not what I meant to do. There we go. West Valley City, right central. Router saw that. Oh, you are here. How nice. West Valley City, truck depot. Okay. So now, actually, we have this one here we're not going to need anymore either. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Sell this truck. There we go. Just took me a minute to find the right button, that's all. And we can get rid of this. We're going to need to put in another truck station somewhere. This one we'll keep, because we're still going to need to make deliveries over there. See, I want to get... We might need to redo, after we do the passenger station, we might also need to redo our truck delivery routes, but we will see. Oh my goodness, look at all the stuff that's sitting there. I don't want to take this out until we don't need it anymore. Okay, West Valley City deliveries downtown and south. Okay. So... that's a nice little loop that I have totally broken. Wow. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to go from 1 all the way over to here. And actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to add that one in. Okay, and then let's see. We're probably going to need to go over here. Until we get the new ones in, we're going to have to go over on that side. So let's go ahead and get ourselves a delivery building or delivery stop. See, this is covering all of that. What we really need is something over here. You know what? I think I'm going to do this. We're going to put it right here. I'll need to widen that street. It's fine. Actually, we'll... yeah, you know what? I'm going to let it go however it wants to. So all right. So we're going to grab this. That's our truck depot. We're going to stop there. Then we're going to stop here on our way back. And it can just keep going that way for now. And then the other one, let's see, where are you going? So your stop 1, 2, 3, 4, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's making a very strange route, but let's go ahead and put this at the end for now. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we'll put a stop over on this side for this guy. And that'll get this last little area here. So right there like that. Okay, so now all of these will actually work. And let it run for a little while. It'll get the stuff off this platform because we're not going to have any more freight deliveries coming in there. And maybe this traffic will move a little bit better now that we only have passenger trains cutting through on that side. In fact, yeah, it'll just be the passenger trains going to Frisco that are in the way of traffic here. And then when we come back, we will do our passenger station and then clean up everything else. So let's right along one of our trains. All right, guys, that is going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day.